my queen.
Kate,
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to call.
The teacher there has not let the rest of us go to, even though according to Emily, teacher two, oh my god, Alex wants us there.
Okay.
And it may be the most
I am
What
currently
the
playing
shit?
Call of Duty right now, and for some reason, like, I think we can just not make it past level 10 right now.
so amazing. And that's what I'm thinking about today. So I love you, and I will
Like, what
talk
the
to you
fuck is
later.
this, amateur hour?
Hey! How's everyone doing? Good, I hope. Did you miss me? For just that one little week? Just that one little week without me. I feel like I don't have that much to say at the top of today's up, so I might as well just dive into notes on last up. You know what I mean? So yeah, I took the week off last week. Why? Because I was burnt out. I'm sorry I was. And you're probably thinking, like, Kate, your job isn't real. What the fuck are you talking about? You're burnt out with the fucking podcast that nobody asked you to make. Like, shut the fuck up. But actually, I was having a really hard time deciding what I wanted to talk about. And I was just, I was not in the mood. I was not in the mood to yap, which is saying fucking something. And I'll talk about it. But, like, I took the week off. Did anybody notice? We did some reruns on the TikTok, and we called that shit a day. Because I was just kind of like, what are they going to do, sue me? Me and my 80 followers are going to sue me? Be like, where did you go? No. Nobody cares. And, like, great. Like, love it. Then I can come back and be like, hey. Anyways, that's the first note. The second note is I did not send in those demos. Guys, I didn't. Call me a coward. Call me a chicken. I deserve it. But I didn't send the demos in. This is my justification. I think that I should focus on, like, one lane of my career before I try to, like, expand to a million other lanes. Like, even this is, like, a lane outside of my career of, like, acting. I love music, and I love writing music, and I'm still going to do it for myself. Now, it was always going to be for myself if I recorded it, but, like, we're pushing her until I feel like it is the correct moment, until I feel like I have, like, producers and, like, a team of people, until, like, I really feel like I'm ready. Because I don't feel like I'm ready right now, and I shouldn't just, like, rush and push something out if I don't think it's very good, or I don't think it will be very good, or I don't fucking want to. And at the end of the day, it doesn't even really matter, because I'm not doing it, and I don't feel like it, and maybe I'll do it in 10 years, and maybe I'll do it fucking never. It's my life. I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. Isn't that great? I feel like I'm on a roll. So I'm just going to keep going. We're just going to keep going. Like, that was notes on last app. That's literally it. That's all I got. I don't even really remember the fuck I talked about. Oh, it was so hot in New York. That's what we were talking about. Oh, I did reality checks. That was fun. Otherwise, pretty typical up. Nothing too exciting. So let's just get into the first topic of today. So I took a break last week because I was not having the best of weeks. I wasn't. It wasn't because anything specific happened that put me in, like, a bad mood, or, like, I got some, like, devastating news or anything like that. Frankly, it was the normalcy of the week that kind of added to how I was feeling. I was just feeling, like, very discouraged and lost, and I was, like, overwhelmed by, like, the uncertainty of my future. Now, the future is uncertain, like, for anybody and everybody. Especially in my career, I would say that uncertainty is kind of, like, cranked up because it really is, like, unpredictable in a lot of ways. And I was just having a hard time with it. It was, like, swallowing me whole. It was, like, drowning me. Which isn't good. I found myself, like, slipping into a lot of old thought patterns. Just talking to myself, like, pretty harshly, like, being hard on myself, and, like, the dialogue that I had with myself was just kind of, like, unnecessarily cruel, which is, like, something I've had a lot of problems with, is, like, being my worst critic to such an extent that it's, like, a problem that I have talked about with professionals. Like, perfectionism, all of that shit. It's been a problem for me for a long time. And last week I felt like I was sinking into old habits, and I was, like, going backwards. That's how I felt. I was just, like, unmotivated, and I was sad, and I was upset at myself for being sad and unmotivated and not being grateful and not being happy, because how dare you not be happy? You could be in a war-torn nation. You could be on the streets of New York, for fuck's sake. But you live in this beautiful goddamn apartment with people who love and care about you around you. How dare you be sad? And so then it just became this cycle of like not feeling good at baseline and then beating myself up for not feeling good and then feeling worse and then just not really finding a way out of it. And a lot of my coping mechanisms just weren't really working. Like, this happens to me. I have so many coping mechanisms, like writing music, playing the guitar, singing, writing, talking, like dancing, exercise. I have so many things that help me with my mental health, like walking, sunshine. I've talked about so many of them. And a lot of them weren't helping. I was like, okay, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to, and I still feel like shit. What it took to kind of get out of last week and jump into this week wasn't anything grand and impressive. It was just like some mind work, which I hate. Like, I hate me a stupid mental shift. Like, I feel like, just like nails on chalkboard when a therapist, a professional is like, you just need to shift your mindset. I'm just kind of like, shut up, I'm depressed, and I've been depressed for fucking 2 decades. Like, I don't want to hear such a fucking mindset. I came out of the womb with the goddamn frown on my face. Are you kidding? Like, I have always been this way, and I will always be this way. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I will always be this way. No. You have more choice in it than you think, and I've talked about that before, like at length, at nauseum, so there's no need for me to go back into it. But I frankly just needed to, like, release some of my victim mindset. I don't like feeling like a victim. I don't like feeling like a complainer. Again, I've said that many a time. And last week, I was totally falling into that, into feeling like shit, and then feeling bad that I felt like shit. And it just, like, perpetuated this victim mindset. And I didn't even really realize it until somebody pointed it out to me and was like, okay, but, like, what is treating yourself like a victim? Like, how does that make you feel better? It's like, well, it kind of doesn't. It kind of just makes me feel like another cog in the machine. And it feels like life is coming at me. I'm a victim to life instead of life coming from me and feeling like, I don't know, the protagonist of my own life or a character in my life, but not a fucking victim. Do you know what I mean? And once I, like, finally let that settle into my brain, just be like, life is coming from me, not at me. Thank you, Timmy Tay. Missing twink Timmy Tay, by the way. Always. But I was sick of life coming at me. And I was feeling super discouraged. I've been waiting on some news, which is just not helpful. Like, the anticipation is killing me. Especially because I don't know what the news is going to be. It could be good. It could also not be good. And there are things down the line that I'm, like, looking forward to, but they're, like, kind of just out of reach. And there's this, like, dead period and all of this uncertainty and just, like, the general circumstance of life being, like, long and being, like, complicated was just sending me into a spiral. Like, I felt like shit. And so I said, you know what? We're gonna take a break. Instead of continuing to do this, trying to push and grind, we're gonna take a fucking break. I'm gonna do shit that I actually goddamn love. Things that are good for my heart and my soul and my mind, and I'm going to be fucking nice to myself. Because what is being nasty to myself do for me at all? Nothing. Thank you. Nothing. So I was reading a fuck ton. Frankly, that's what I did last week. I just read, like, 3 books. I read 3 books. I did so much tarot. Like, I'm actually getting so much better at reading my tarot cards. I gave my tarot cards shit. I'm gonna be so real. When I did that tarot reading, like, the first episode of 2026. The first episode that I filmed in 2026, I'm pretty sure I did a tarot reading. And I was like, look, I don't really like my tarot. I don't really like my tarot book. Frankly, I just think I didn't, like, read it enough. Because now I've actually, like, started reading it. And I think that Rachel True, who is the girl who made this tarot, is cool as fuck. She's an actress. She was in The Craft. And she'll, like, write little blurbs about her, like, career in acting and, like, how it works with a certain card, and I don't know. It's actually, like, it's really fucking hitting home. And I'm sorry, Rachel True. I didn't believe in you, and I should have. But I'm doing so much more tarot, and I actually think I'm getting a lot better at reading cards and, like, understanding what it means, like, how to read them, which is so exciting. But also, tarot, like, kind of helps. I think it clears my mind and like opens me up to hear like different messages, and also just to like believe in myself a little bit more. Now I'm the queen of being impatient, and I remain impatient, and I was just as impatient last week as I am this week. Like, I'm just an impatient girl. But what is meant for me will not pass me by. What is meant for me will not pass me by. And I'm okay. And I've got this. Like, you win some, you lose some. I honestly do believe that the universe exists in a lot of balance. So anytime that like I don't get an opportunity or something doesn't go the way that I want, I'm like, you know what? That means there's something good waiting for me. Because it's not going to be this. So surely there's something else. And I think about that now. And I think about things that like happened in high school where like I didn't get a position I wanted, or a role or a job or a grade or fucking whatever. And I'd be like, oh, I can't believe they got it. I'd be all upset about it. And now I'm like, okay, well, like, not getting that, let me get something else. The world exists in balance. More balance than you realize. I think. Or I like to believe it does. Because if it doesn't, and I just believe that the world is like unhinged chaos and there's no good at all, then I'm just going to fall into a spiral. And I don't think that that's true. Like, I know that there's so much beauty and so much goodness and so many reasons to wake up in the morning beyond all the chaos. And I have to remind myself of that. Sometimes I feel guilty for like believing there is good because there is so much bad. But also like I don't think that enhancing my suffering while like looking at the world so black and white, like there's so much bad therefore everything is bad, like helps anybody, myself included. So I'm trying to like get my sunny disposition back. One of my classmates in acting said that to me. She was like, you have such a sunny disposition. We were doing a scene and like I'd gotten a note. They're like, you have a tendency to smile. It's just like very natural in like the way that you talk to kind of smile. I really want you to get rid of that for this next take. So I did it, got rid of the smiling. And then we had this conversation about how no longer smiling stripped like a mask from me. This like sunny disposition was gone. And like, who was the person underneath? And that was like an acting conversation. But it also like really resonated with me and made me kind of think about like what that smile means. And also like how it allows me to communicate with others in this like sunny disposition, and when it's there and when it's gone. Because I think on this, like I tend to be very sunny, I guess. Except for like the episodes where I'm not. There aren't that many of them. And that's what I want to put out. I don't want to just put out my doom and gloom. I could have recorded an episode last week and it would have just been really negative. And I think it would have just been evidence of me spiraling, because that's what I was doing. I was spiraling until I like finally decided to give myself a break. Okay? And that's not what I want to put out. I don't want to just show people my suffering. Part of me is like, it's relatable. Like, watching you suffer is relatable. And we all suffer. But I'm also like, I don't need to add that to your day. I don't need to remind you why everything is horrifying and scary and why I think that nothing in my life will work out. Because, number one, you don't care if nothing works out in my life. Like, you shouldn't. Like, focus on your shit, girl, you know? Like, you got enough going on. And I'd much rather, like, talk about something else with you guys. Like, this is supposed to be, like, a fun little phone call. Like, I want to feel like your friend. Do you know what I mean? And you guys did not sign up to just, like, hear your friend complain, which would have been the episode that I released last week. So you didn't get an episode last week. And that means you get a better one this week. And you get a Kate that is, like, in a better mindset. So yeah, I'm actually feeling a lot better than I did last week. It took some time, and it's taken some, like, mental brunt work. But on the bright side, it took a lot less mental brunt work than it has in the past. It didn't take me, like, 4 weeks to get out of, like, the spiral and this rut. Instead, it took me a couple days, and, like, still, like, working hard. I want to not fall into these spirals and these ruts with myself. Because, again, like, it didn't have anything to do with, like, outside people, problems, etc. It had to do with me and my head. And it took me a little while to work through them. But it took me less time than it has in the past. So I'm taking that as a victory. New week, new day, new motherfucking moment, new month is coming. And I'm excited to live. Or I'm really trying to convince myself I am. So there. Good things come to those who wait. That's what I'm saying to myself. because I'm impatient as fuck. And I miss my friends, but I'm literally seeing them so soon. So that's something to look forward to. Debbie, I can't wait for you to return to New York. Helen, I can't wait to come back to Pennsylvania just to see you, because you're the only thing that I'd come back for. I hope you know that. Okay. Next topic. I feel like today's episode might be short. I feel like I'm talking very quickly, A. And B, I don't know, like I just don't have that many pleasantries, and that tends to be the thing that like makes our runtime super long, is when I'm yapping about nothing in between topics or during topics. And I don't have a lot of that today. Sorry guys, I've been kind of boring. I literally told you, like last week I was like torturing myself and then like reading. Like that was pretty much it. So I'm not that funny. Sorry. My second topic of today though is an exercise for me, and something that I think would kind of be fun. I was thinking about writing down reasons you should date me. I was like, what are some reasons somebody should date me? And then I kind of quickly realized that like some things that I think would be reasons people would want to date me could also be reasons that some people would not want to date me. So instead I wanted to like switch the question, the query, to what would it be like to date me? What do I know it would be like to date me? Not reasons you should, but what I think it would be like to date me if Kate was dating Kate. Which, God, what it would be like to date me. Interesting. Never shut the fuck up. That's what would fucking happen. But yeah, I wrote down some things because I think it's actually a little bit funny. So the first thing that I also think is a good reality check for me, and something that I low-key need to work on, and I guess that's why it's the first thing I wrote down, is like, you gotta earn my trust. Like, that's what it's like to date me, number one. You gotta get through my walls. You need to earn my motherfucking trust. I have trust issues. Talked about it once. I'll talk about it again. I've got trust issues. Sorry. We're really trying. We're really working on them, and they've actually gotten so much better. But, like, I will not be handing you details about my life immediately. I'm not good at it. It's not how I roll. I want to get to know you, and I want to trust you, and I want you to trust me, but you got to earn it a little bit. Like, I'm not just going to hand it over. I don't think most people hand it over, but I'm also just, like, heads up. Like, it's going to take some work to, like, earn my trust. To, like, get in there. You know what I mean? Now, I do think once you earn my trust, it's low-key fucking worth it. But you have to, like, put in the work and shit. Aw. Oh, no. You have to try a little bit harder than usual. And again, this is why I'm single, because I have walls like nobody believes that I'm tearing down, but also there's some that are there to protect me. I have boundaries for a reason, okay? I'm not just gonna like let you in because you're cute. Earn that shit. I want to earn it. I don't want someone to trust me just because of my sunny disposition, because they feel like they can. No, I want to earn it. I want to show you that I care and that I can be trusted. So prove to me that you can be trusted, and I will trust you. Thank you. Also, I just wrote this down in regards to this. Are you ready for the trial set before you? That's what it feels like to date me. Are you ready for the trial set before you? Soldier, are you ready? Do you have your sword? Is it sharpened? Shield up, babe. Come on. Oh. Yeah, are you ready for the trial set before you? Okay, next thing about dating me. I'm such a physical touch girl. Now it has to be earned. When we first start, I'm not gonna touch it. You know, I'm gonna like keep to myself. I gotta trust you. But once I do trust you, fuck. I'm so all over somebody when I like them like that. Like when I'm dating somebody, like I'm holding your hand, I'm touching your shoulder, like I'm all over you. I think any of my exes would tell you that I'm like handsy as fuck. I am. I'm just like, touch me, hold me. I like want your warmth. I'm cold. That's also me. I'm just like, I'm cold. I'm so cold. And then I get really hot though. On the flip side of that, like I'll be like going to bed and I'll get so hot and I'll be like, can you like not touch me? Like I'm overheating. I should have wrote that down. Temperature sensitive. That's what it's like to date me. I overheat and I'm so cold. But yeah, I love physical touch. Like, I love to touch, like, hold hands. Like, I'm gonna, like, memorize your palm type shit. Oops. Whoops. No, but I love physical touch. And I think when I first started dating, I, like, didn't. I definitely didn't when I first started dating. And then I, like, started to trust people a little bit more and realized I was like, wait a second, like, I love being touched. I love touching people. Like, I love the intimacy that is physical touch. It's such a fun love language, and it's one of my main ones. So, that's what it's like to date me. I'm gonna touch you all the time. Sorry. With your permission, of course. Okay, next thing it's like to date me. I'm a caffeine addict, so coffee is the way to my heart. Like, that is something that will, like, light me up from the inside out. You buying me coffee, you knowing my coffee order, you enjoying coffee with me, like, sharing the joy that is coffee, that is a caffeine addiction, it's just nothing like it. I love coffee. So if you love coffee and we get to share that, or you, like, buy me coffee, even if you don't like coffee, if you remember that I love coffee and what coffee I love, ooh, I'm like, you got me coffee, I'm gonna give you head. Maybe. I don't want to make promises I can't keep. But, like essentially, like, coffee is the way to my heart. Physical touch, coffee. Love language 1, love language 2. Okay, next one. I will remember little details about you in your life. Like, obscure details. Like, I'm going to forget, like, the name of your sister or something, but I'm going to remember your, like, high school English teacher's name. Or, like, the name of the guy that works at the corner store near you. Or some random fact about you when you were a kid. Like, I will remember weird, obscure details about your life. I have a memory. I have a weird goddamn memory. I have to do so much memorization for my job. Frankly, I'm just good at memorizing things. I've done a lot of it over my lifetime. So I'm going to remember, like, weird little things about you. Having said that, I know that not everybody has the skill. Like, it's very much a skill to, like, remember things so well. Again, I totally do forget things. Like, I'm going to forget your, like, I'm going to forget your, like, mom's name. But I'm going to remember all this other random shit about you. Having said that, when somebody else remembers obscure details about me, yeah, that's the way to my heart. You remember, like, something I love that I mentioned, like, one time. Or you just remember something I said. Like, when you remember things about me and you make it clear that you've been, like, paying attention to me when I talk too much. When you make it clear that, like, you value my time. You value me enough to, like, remember things about me. Other way to my heart, for sure. Like, it actually, like, kind of makes me crumble. Like, that's how you make me fall in love with you. Physical touch and coffee is like, I'll date you. Remembering like details about me, I'm like, oh no, they're paying attention. It's like, I'm always gonna pay attention to you because people are like puzzles, you know. I just want to figure them out. That's so cliche. Oh my god, that's so fucking cliche. No, but actually, like, I have a weird memory. I'm gonna remember crazy shit about you anyways. The second that I notice that you're remembering crazy shit about me, I'm like, oh no, no. Like, the intimacy is real. Like, they're paying attention. I'm gonna fall in love with you now. Oh no, you're paying attention. Oh no. So yeah, that's the next thing it would be like to date me. This one is so obvious. I'm a fucking singer. Like, I'm a yapper, but I'm gonna sing all the time. Like, oh my god. I honestly feel bad for any, like, prospective people who want to date me. But, like, I totally sing all the time. My sister is so fucking sick of me. And I won't do it until I trust you. But then I'll be singing all the time. I'll be humming. I'll be singing. Guys, I don't know what's wrong with me. I was born this way. I was always like this. Me was born this way. Alan, smiling friends. Alan is me. I am Alan. We are the same. I am Egg also. From Night of the Seven Kingdoms. You guys should hear all of the random characters I identify with. No, I sing all the time though. And also on the flip side of that, get ready for me to write music about you if I fall in love with you, because I will do that. And most of it's going to be sad because I'm not very good at writing happy music. I think I've written a total of like 2 songs that were like happy-ish. And even then, like, they're not that happy. Yeah, I'm going to write music about you. But you won't probably have to see it. And I didn't send those demos in, so I'm not releasing anything anytime soon. So it's not like it's going to haunt you. But it will exist. It probably won't be very good, though. So, I mean, you'll have that upper hand a bit. But yeah, I'm a singer. And sometimes I'm going to be singing musical theater. Not as often as I used to. But it will still happen. Next one. I'm a yapper. Like I said that. But I'm also, like, a challenger. I don't want to say arguer. Like, I am an arguer. But what I mean is, like, I'm going to push back. So don't expect me to just, like, take your word as the Bible or to not like want to have an intelligent conversation with you. Like, I want you to disagree with me, and you need to know that I will disagree with you. And it's not out of like any disrespect, but like I want to talk to you. Do you know what I mean? And I want to have like deeper intellectual conversations, and they will include me like challenging you. And I hope that you challenge me. Like, it's great when you're on the same page as somebody like all the time, but also you're not on the same page with somebody all the time. Like, so rarely does that happen between two people. And what I'm trying to say is that like, if I disagree with you, like, I will let you know. I'll tell you. Again, I'm not going to be fucking rude about it. I'm like, I don't think I will. I try my very hardest not to. But like I want to talk. Like, I want to argue. I want to debate a little bit. No, absolutely. Like, I want you to have strong opinions, and I want you to like that I have strong opinions, because I do have strong opinions, and that's like the reality of dating me. Like, if I disagree with something you say, I will voice it. I'm like, I've always been this way, guys. I've always been outspoken. Ugh. I've always been a yapper. I've always talked too much. I've always had too many opinions. Okay? And dating me, that will not go away. Just because I think you're hot and cute does not mean I'm going to agree with you all the time. Frankly, debating is great foreplay. So I'll probably disagree with you even more. That's not true. I'll probably agree with you more than I usually would. Like, if we're on rocky shores, like if we were on thin ice, the relationship was on thin ice, I'd disagree with you all the time. Or I'd become avoidant Kate Dolan and agree with you. See, that's how you know something's wrong, if I'm agreeing with everything you say. Something's wrong with Kate. Yeah, but I want to, like, talk. I want to actually talk. I don't want you to just talk. I don't want me to just talk. I want us to talk and chat. I want us to interrupt each other because we're passionate and we want to hear what the other person has to say. Are you kidding? And that's what it's like to date me. I'm going to fucking talk. So if you don't like a talker, look somewhere else. Yeah, that's actually all I wrote. I didn't write that many down because I didn't really know what else it would be like. Hey, it's Editor Kate. We haven't seen her in a minute. We haven't seen her in such a second. But I thought of more after I recorded this. And I can do whatever I want, so I'm adding them. So the next thing it would be like to date me, my bones cracking. I crack my bones all the time, guys. Like, I grew up being a dancer and a figure skater, so my bones are a little bit fucked. So, like, get used to it. Like, I will be cracking my bones all the fucking time. So if, like, that is something that, like, grosses you out, like, I can't stop it. Like, it's such a habit now. Like, I crack my bones, like, all the time. So if you really hate that, then, like, I'm not the one for you. The next thing that it's like to date me, I will text and photograph you. Like, I want proof that you exist in my phone. So, yeah. I will totally be, like, taking photos and then sending them to you. Like, expect to be on my Instagram story. And then the last one, which really makes me sound like a freak, but, like, my hands will be in your hair. If your hair is long, I'll be braiding it. If it's short, my hands will just be in your hair. I just like it. I have so much hair. And I love to fuck with my own hair. So you best believe that I'll be fucking with your hair, too. Unless it's dirty. Actually, if your hair is dirty, I'm not dating you. So, that's it. Those are 3 more that I came up with last night. And, yeah. Mwah. Back to the app. But that was, like, fun. I just think it's kind of fun. I like giving, like... like, this is about me. I can do whatever the fuck I want, guys. I was really sad last week. I can make this episode whatever the fuck I want, okay? Just be happy I'm here. Just be happy I'm here. Please. Yeah, but that's what it's like to date me. I think that all of my exes would agree that all of these things are correct. And for any future prospects, maybe you should listen to this and make sure that this is something that you wanna adventure. If you want to participate in the trial set before you. The trial that is Kate Dolan. If dating you isn't like a trial, then like what are we doing? Like this is a medieval like arrangement. No, I promise dating me is not fucking torture, guys. Oh my god, I'm making it sound like it's so terrible. I actually think I'm a pretty good girlfriend. Like, I've been bad in the past. Oh my god, absolutely have been such a fucking terrible girlfriend in the past. But not in a very long time. And I would also say that, like, the last time I was a girlfriend was a pretty fucking good girlfriend. I was working hard. I'm sure my ex would disagree though. They always do. Okay, so that's topic 2. Okay, our last topic, I'm actually really excited for. I got a DM from a listener, and she was like, yo, will you give me advice on something? I was like, yes. And then I was like, are you okay, like, giving me details? And she's like, absolutely. So I'm going to read verbatim what she sent me. Before I read that, though, this is going to be about a long-distance relationship. I've been in a long-distance relationship before. I was in, like, a long-distance relationship for, like, 9 months. It was only long-distance for about, like, 7 of those months. Maybe, closer to 8, if I'm being honest. Like, but we were long-distance for the majority of the relationship, and I have experience in a long-distance relationship. We also broke up because of the distance. I mean, that was one of many reasons, but it was a forefront reason why we broke up. So, yeah, this is about her long-distance relationship. I'm in a military relationship and I'm supposed to get married in October, but I don't know if it's a good idea because I'm 18 and he's 20. We've been together for 3 years and I don't like long distance. I'm from Arizona and he's in Japan currently, and I'm supposed to move with him, but I'm worried about leaving all my family and friends. No, that's difficult. That's so difficult. Okay, there's a few things I want to point out in this. A 3-year-long relationship is a long fucking time, especially if you're 18 years old. Like, the ratio that is to your life is like a lot, I would say. I have never been in a relationship that long. What does that say about me? But also, like, 3 years is a long fucking time. I'm, like, thinking about some of my friends, and I'm like, I can only think about, like, 1 or 2 of them that have been in a relationship that lasted over 2 years. Like, seriously. So I really get how this relationship can feel like it engulfs so much of your life. Because at 18, I imagine it does. This is my advice. Like, this is my take. And to the lovely listener who sent this in, you do not need to take my word as the Bible. I could be so wrong, and there's so many nuances that only you will get. So don't trust me too much, is what I'm saying. This is amateur hour. Getting married at 18 sounds really scary to me at least. Like, that seems like something that would have really scared me at 18. Reason being, you are so fucking young. You are so fucking young. And you have so much life to live before you get married. Like, marriage doesn't necessarily mean, like, family and kids and whatever, but, like, you deserve to experience the world. And I would worry that getting married so young would prevent me from kind of, I don't want to say living in my 20s, but, like, really experimenting in my 20s. I went to college with my long-distance boyfriend. We were dating, we were long distance, and then we both entered college. And then we broke up halfway through the fucking school year. But I even had my mother tell me, she was like, I don't think that you should go to college with a boyfriend. Like, she said that to me straight up. And she was like, it just prevents you from being able to, like, experience things in college and live your life because you're thinking about this other person who isn't there and isn't material and is living their own life so far away from you and so separated from you. Like, you both deserve to live your lives in the moment, in the present, not fucking constantly worrying about the other person. It just creates so much mental strain and stress. And again, you're so young. Like, the likelihood that this person, this long distance relationship is going to be like the one is slim. Now, that was said to me with, like, we hadn't been dating for 3 years. Like, you got history that I don't have in that regard. The thing at the end of the message where it's like, I'd be moving away from my friends and family at 18, married. I don't think you shouldn't marry him because you're afraid to be away from your friends and family. Like, I think that's also just part of life, is like moving away and like seeing the world for how big it is. Like, I think the fact that you're scared of that is like so normal, and like I was scared as fuck of that. Now, also, like, I moved pretty far from my family and friends and then ended up moving a little bit closer when I realized that might have been a little bit too far for me. It wasn't really the place I wanted to be. Frankly, I just fucking love New York. But, like, moving away is a part of, like, growing up and, like, getting older. However, it is so hard to, like, establish a new support system somewhere else. Like, your family and your friends are so important. Like, it's such an important ecosystem of your life, like that social life and those people that like bring you joy, so fucking important. And when you move away from that, you're like, okay, I need to create a new ecosystem. Like I need to find new people that are closer to like support me and be my friends and not be playing like a long distance friendship game all of the time. You don't want it to feel like it's either long distance with the boyfriend or long distance with your family and friends. Like that shouldn't be the way that it feels. I've also never been in a military relationship, so I'm sure that has so many like details to consider that I don't even know how to tackle. Okay, here's my stance on this. If it was me making the decision, again, don't take my word too seriously. I wouldn't get married at 18. You're not even 20 yet. I think that you have so much life to live, and I don't want anything to limit you to that. Like I want you to be able to experiment and like date other people. Like have sex and kiss other people, to have fun and like experiment and discover what you love about your partner now and what you don't. Like I want you to be able to like realize there are so many options, because there are so many options. Like this isn't it. And I would never want this marriage, like the fact that you're worried about it makes me feel like it's not a good idea. If it felt 100% right, then I'd be like, you found your one, you're so fucking lucky. Like, I'm so glad that you've fallen in love and you get to have this in your life. And who knows, maybe you guys would be married and it would be great for 10 years and then you'd be like, have a different love. Like, marriage also isn't forever. Like, you can get divorced. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's not the end of the world. But I keep coming back to the fact that you're 18. And I think about everything that I knew at 18. And I'm 20 now. I'm not even that much fucking older. And I'm like, no. No, it would have been a horrible idea for me to date somebody and marry them at that age. Even if I think we had been dating for a very long time, like, I think it's so important to, like, experience life in its fullest for you. To have your life, not attached to somebody else, but to experience the world through your eyes, your lens, not needing to depend on other people or worry about other people or feel like someone is dependent on you. Like, really be the master of your own life and be caring about you and just you, like pouring so much of your focus and your love in yourself. And it's such a gift to be able to share that with somebody else. Like those relationships where you feel so fulfilled and like you have that support system is incredible and is so amazing. But also I think it's so important to learn how to do that for yourself and to live your life for yourself. I guess that's what I'm saying at the very end of this, is like, live your life for yourself. Like, if you feel like this is going to be fulfilling and this is like the next step for you and you're like, I want to be committed to this person and like, this is scary because I'm young and I haven't lived away from my family and friends before, but like, I'm ready and I want to do it with this person. Like, that feels right to me. Then I'm like, absolutely fuck yeah. But if there's any kind of hesitation that it won't fulfill you, that like your soul will not be happy, that you won't get to experience everything that you want to experience, you won't get to do your life justice, do your 20s justice, if you will. This is the time to fuck around. And you're 18. Like, you deserve to fuck around. You deserve to fuck around and find out. And make bad choices and mistakes and make great choices and create new goals and make new friends and all of it. Like, you deserve to live your life to the fullest. And if you think that this is a step to like get you there, then I'm like, absolutely 1,000% to it. But if you feel like it's gonna be a hindrance, then I'm like don't do it. Don't do it. Like, I think that you just need to make sure that it's a choice that you want to make, that you're not doing it because somebody else is telling you to do it. You're not doing it for your boyfriend or because you think that you have to. Like, that you're doing it for you and it's going to make you happy. Not your boyfriend happy, not your family and friends happy. It's going to make you happy. Because that's what's important, is that you're feeling content and joyous. Period. I really hope that was helpful. Again, don't take my word as the Bible. I'm one opinion. And with love, I don't know you that well. We're low-key kind of strangers. Thank you for reaching out, though. I'm so glad that I could, like, give advice, even if it isn't, like, very informed advice. I wish you luck. And whatever choice you make is the right choice. Okay? Whatever choice that you make is the right choice, if you believe that it is right. Also, if you make a choice, and then, like, in a year, you're like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. Fuck yeah. This is not like, you're not bound forever to this, okay? Like, we get to make new choices every single day. It's awesome, okay? So at the same time, I'm like, do the choice that makes you feel right. And also, it's okay if you change your mind. So okay if you change your mind. I change my mind all the time. Do what makes you happy, love. Truly, do what makes you happy and brings light to your life. This episode is going to be short this week, guys. I'm getting back to the swing, okay? Okay. But let's do my final little things. My curiosity. Are Olivia and Louis dating? Olivia Rodrigo and Louis Partridge? They still dating? Part of me is like, girl, this is none of your business. Because it is none of my business. Like, Olivia Rodrigo's dating life is none of my fucking business. Like, if she's a celebrity, but like, she deserves to have her fucking privacy. Like, it's not our job to tell us who she's fucking. Also, I love your music, girl. And I'm curious. Are you guys still dating or not? Drop Dead was great, by the way. I want you to know, listening to it over and over again. When that album drops, I'm going to be all fucking over it, girl. Been there since day one. Trust and believe. But I'm wondering what's up with you. Also, we are the same, okay? Because what's a love song if it isn't a little sad? What is pissing me off? I talked about in last episode how fucking hot it was in New York. Guys, it's so cold this week. Like, multiple days I've woken up in the morning and been, like, shivering. Because it's so fucking cold. I was complaining about the heat and now I'm complaining about the cold. So, like, truly, like, what a hypocrite. Like, I literally can't pick. Also, what happened? Why did we get all gloomy this week? Really? Why did we do that? Okay, my joys. Summer is around the corner, which means that, like, all these flowers are blooming and, like, blossoming and the trees have leaves again, and it's lovely. New York is so lovely in the spring and the summer, and I'm just, like, really enjoying, like, the nature and the color that is lighting up the city. I'm loving it. My second joy is on 420. I celebrated with my good friend Kaylee. After acting class, we got pizza and we yapped for like 2 hours, 3 hours. It was fucking awesome. It was such a good day. Night. We beat a dead horse for so much of it. It was so fucking great. Literally, I was like, I'm so glad I spent my 420 with you, that we spent it this way. It was also like, she brought like crazy good weed. I was like, she was like, this is so good. I was like, this is so good. Like, anyways, it was lovely. Like, I am so glad that she's in my life. Kaylee. Yeah, so that's it. Guys, I'm done. I told you it was going to be short. I'm getting back in my swing. I'm warming up, okay? Stretching. Bada. Be good. Okay. Bye. With my best friends, Kate and Devin. So of course I'm happy. I love them.